Phyllanthus emblica, also known as emblic, emblic myrobalan, Indian gooseberry, or Dhatrik, or amla from Sanskrit amalika, Tamil Aaaa, Suaklu and Zomi is a deciduous tree of the family Phyllanthaceae. It is known for its edible fruit of the same name. Plant morphology and harvesting. The tree is small to medium in size, reaching 8 to 18 m in height, with a crooked trunk and spreading branches. The branchlets are glabrous or finely pubescent, 10–20 cm long, usually deciduous. The leaves are simple, subsessile and closely set along branchlets, light green, resembling pinnate leaves. The flowers are greenish-yellow. The fruit is nearly spherical, light greenish-yellow, quite smooth and hard on appearance, with 6 vertical stripes or furrows. Ripening in autumn, the berries are harvested by hand after climbing to upper branches bearing the fruits. The taste of Indian gooseberry is sour, bitter and astringent, and it is quite fibrous. In India, it is common to eat gooseberries steeped in salt water and turmeric to make the sour fruits palatable. It is also used to straighten hair. Medical research. Indian gooseberry has undergone preliminary research, demonstrating in vitro antiviral and antimicrobial properties. There is preliminary evidence in vitro that its extracts induce apoptosis and modify gene expression in osteoclasts involved in rheumatoid arthritis and osteoporosis. It may prove to have potential activity against some cancers. One recent animal study found treatment with E. officinalis reduced severity of acute pancreatitis. It also promoted the spontaneous repair and regeneration process of the pancreas occurring after an acute attack. Experimental preparations of leaves, bark or fruit have shown potential efficacy against laboratory models of disease, such as for inflammation, cancer, age-related renal disease, and diabetes. A human pilot study demonstrated a reduction of blood cholesterol levels in both normal and hypercholesterolemic men with treatment. Another recent study with alloxan-induced diabetic rats given an aqueous amla fruit extract has shown significant decrease of the blood glucose, as well as triglyceridemic levels and an improvement of the liver function caused by a normalization of the liver-specific enzyme alanine transaminase activity. Chemical research. Although these fruits are reputed to contain high amounts of ascorbic acid, 445 mg/100 g, the specific contents are disputed, and the overall antioxidant strength of amla may derive instead from its high density of allantotanins such as emblicanin A, emblicanin B, puniglucanin and pedunculagen. It also contains punicafolin and phylenblinin A, phylenblin, other polyphenols, flavonoids, camprol, ellagic acid and gallic acid. Cultural and religious significance. The tree is considered sacred by Hindus as the Vishnu is believed to dwell here. The tree is worshipped on Amalika Ekadashi. In other Hindu myths, amla is said to have originated from the drops of amrit which spilled on earth accidentally, due to the fight of gods and demons after Kshira Saga Manthan. And hence also this religious belief makes claims that it almost cures every disease and is also good in extending the longevity of life. In the Sanskrit Buddhist tradition, half an amalika fruit was the final gift to the Buddhist Sangha by the great Indian Emperor Asoka. This is illustrated in the Asokavadana in the following verses: a great donor, the lord of men, the eminent Maurya Asoka, has gone from being lord of Jambudvipa, India to being lord of half a myrobalan. This deed became so famous that a stupa was created to mark the place of the event in modern-day Patna and was known as the Amalika Stupa. According to Hindu tradition, Adi Shankara of Kerala composed and recited the Kanakadhara Stotram in praise of Mahalakshmi to make a poor Brahmin lady get wealth, in return for a single amla presented to him as bhiksha on an auspicious Dwadashi day. Contemporary poet-philosopher Ravi Teja Yelamanchili wrote a book titled Larki. The book is based on Advaita Vedanta of Sri Adi Shankaracharya. According to a Tamil legend, Ivalya, a female poet, ethicist and political activist of the Sanjam period, was gifted with one amla by King Ithyaman to give her long life. Traditional uses of amlaki. Medicinal use. In traditional Indian medicine, dried and fresh fruits of the plant are used. All parts of the plant are used in various Ayurvedic and Unani medicine herbal preparations, including the fruit, seed, leaves, root, bark and flowers. According to Ayurveda, amla fruit is sour and astringent in taste, with sweet, bitter and pungent secondary tastes. Its qualities are light and dry, the post-digestive effect is sweet, and its energy is cooling. According to Ayurveda, amla balances all three doshas. While amla is unusual in that it contains 5 out of the 6 tastes recognized by Ayurveda, it is most important to recognize the effects of the vaya, or potency, and vipaka, or post-digestive effect. Considered in this light, amla is particularly helpful in reducing pitta due to its cooling energy. It also balances both pitta and vata by virtue of its sweet taste. The kapha is balanced primarily due to its drying action. It may be used as a rasayana to promote longevity, and traditionally to enhance digestion, treat constipation, reduce fever, purify the blood, reduce cough, alleviate asthma, strengthen the heart, benefit the eyes, stimulate hair growth, enliven the body, and enhance intellect. In Ayurvedic permeable formulations, Indian gooseberry is a common constituent, and most notably is the primary ingredient in an ancient herbal rasayana called Chyawanprash. This formula, which contains 43 herbal ingredients as well as clarified butter, sesame oil, sugar cane juice, and honey, was first mentioned in the Charaka Samhita as a premier rejuvenative compound. In Chinese traditional therapy, this fruit is called yuganzi, which is used to cure throat inflammation. Emblica officinalis tea may ameliorate diabetic neuropathy due to aldose reductase inhibition. In rats it significantly reduced blood glucose, food intake, water intake and urine outputs in diabetic rats compared with a non-Euro-diabetic control group. Culinary use, particularly in South India, the fruit is pickled with salt, oil, and spices. Amla is eaten raw or cooked into various dishes. In Andhra Pradesh, tender varieties are used to prepare dal, and myrobalan, a sweet dish indigenous to the northern part of India. It is traditionally consumed after meals. Other uses, popularly used in inks, shampoos and hair oils. The high tannin content of Indian gooseberry fruit serves as a mordant for fixing dyes in fabrics. Amla shampoos and hair oil are traditionally believed to nourish the hair and scalp and prevent premature grey hair. Vernacular names, names for this plant in various languages include, amalika in Sanskrit, Dhatrik in Maithili, amla in Hindi, amla in Gujarati, avna in Urdu, avor in Marathi, amber in Garo language, avao in Konkani, Suaklu in Phyllanthaceae in Mizo, amala in Nepali, amlaki in Bengali, amliki in Assam, Shinla in Oriala in Punjab, in Alika in Malaya, Lamhikru in Manipurayala, Laj or Ila Laj in Arabic, Samilang in Kazarasi, Uziri in Tilwaganalika in Nalika or Nelikawi, in Tamil, Kannada and Chulunali in Sinilamakam Bom in Law Pom and Taimal in Chinese Kanat Prayang Kamaskaya Ura in Tibetan Malacca in Malay, a state in Malaysia. Malacca was named after this tree Zephyr in Myanmar. Also found are the names Malacca tree and the variants in spelling Aula, Amalaki, Umbala, Arawala, Dati, Nilika, and Nilikia. Gallery. See also, emblicanin, Triphala, an Ayurvedic mixture containing amla, references. Further reading, Winston, David. Mames, Stephen. Adaptogens, Herbs for Strength, Stamina, and Stress Relief. Healing Arts Press. ISBN A1-59477-158-8 contains a detailed monograph on emblica officinalis as well as a discussion of health benefits. Parai, Harsharanjit Singh. Amalaki. Rasayana, Ayurvedic Herbs for Longevity and Rejuvenation. Traditional Herbal Medicines for Modern Times, Volume 2. Boca Raton, CRC. ppA 22 ISBN A0-415-28489-9. Caldecott, Todd. Ayurveda, The Divine Science of Life. Elsevier Mosby. ISBN A0-7234-3410-7 contains a detailed monograph on Phyllanthus emblica as well as a discussion of health benefits and usage in clinical practice. Available online at http www.caldecott-397 Larki.